Hey folks, Jim here from the product team at Podium, and today I am thrilled to talk to you about two new features we recently launched to help you maximize lead conversion with Podium and ultimately convert more leads into paying customers. The first feature we're going to talk about here is this funnels experience. This is a brand new interface in Podium, and the way it works is it takes all of your leads and organizes them by status, where they're at along your sales journey. So you see here, we've organized and set up lead statuses that make sense for this type of business, and all of our leads are organized by the status they're at. So you can see each lead is represented as a card, including basic information like their name, the source where that lead came from, any tags or opportunity value you've assigned to that lead to track what they're in for and how much that lead might be worth, as well as who's the assigned user and when that last interaction happened. A couple quick hits on funnels that make it really helpful. Number one, it's super easy to do work right out of funnels. So if you want to send this lead a quick message without going and finding them in the inbox, you can do that right from here. So send a quick message and then move back to managing your leads. If you want to reassign who at your business is in charge of working that lead into the next step, you can do that and change the user assignment here. You can quickly add tags or adjust the opportunity value. And you can even do things like if you're using Podium phones, you can just make a quick phone call to that lead right from there. We also take and do some things like we roll up the opportunity value into a sum total. That can be super helpful if you want to see where all the value is at your business and where those leads are getting stuck in the funnel. And then finally, you can do things like search for a contact. If you have a really busy leads funnel and you want to see where a specific contact is at, you can find them that way. You can also click and apply any sort of filters here. Maybe one of your employees just wants to look at all leads that are assigned to them while they focus in on their work for the day. We find funnels is an extremely useful feature to help you kind of manage and see where leads are at. And then the other great thing that we recently did is we launched drip campaigns. So text messaging drip campaigns is, again, another highly requested feature. And what it really allows you to do is automate that lead follow-up and really get time back in the day while you're working leads who are more in that nurturing phase. So you see here for this account, we've got first our status for new leads. These are all leads that are just coming in for the first time into Podium. They'll come into here. We've set up this first outreach status where we can drag leads in and say like, hey, we've made our first attempt to contact them. And then we have this nurturing status. And what we've done specifically is this is where we actually have our drip campaign set up. So any lead that gets pulled in here to this nurturing status will have a drip campaign start over text. We'll go ahead and show what that actually looks like. If you click over here into automations, this is where you can find drip campaigns. So drip campaigns are actually set up as an automation. What that means, I'll show you what that looks like. So we'll just go ahead and edit this existing drip campaign that I set up earlier today. See the name of it, it's just a drip campaign. And then the way it works is it's set up to say when the contact status is updated, and then we apply a filter to say it has to be equal to nurturing. So that means any contact whose status is updated to nurturing, that's who this drip campaign is going to start for. And then the actions start happening. So see, first you'll send this initial message, and we have it set to go 1 day after we drag someone into that nurturing status. We can make it go instantly if we want to. And then you'll see we can keep stacking, right? We stack a second message. That's a new, fresh follow-up with a little bit different wording. And you can set, again, the delay on that. And then a final message. And then what we do here in this example, we've set it up so that final message goes out, basically closing out the drip campaign, acknowledging that the lead is maybe not interested anymore, but encouraging them to reach out in the future if they need to. And then we can even do things like also update the status if we want to move that lead out of that drip campaign, out of that drip campaign status in the funnel. You can go ahead and keep adding basically indefinitely here, so you can make your drip campaigns as long or short as you want to. And then a couple other call outs on drip campaigns. So by default, the way they work is they will stop the automation as soon as a lead responds. So if they're in 2 out of 3 messages sent and then they do re-engage, it'll stop that drip so you don't send them repeated messages. You can re-engage them. And another great thing we love is if you're using our AI employee, what we can do here is make it so that as soon as that lead responds to the drip campaign cadence, the AI employee will pick them up. That's a choice. You can toggle that on or off. And final note on drip campaigns, they also work by if you pull the lead out of the status. So if I were over in funnels and I actually took John here and pulled him out of that nurturing status, it'll cancel that drip because we've clearly identified that we don't want to keep it going. Anyways, just to kind of sum it all up together. So first, we've got this leads funnel that really helps you see and organize your entire sales journey and see where all your leads are at. And then we have these automation features like drip campaigns that allow you to create automated outreach repeatedly again and again until you convert that lead or decide to move them into a lost state. We hope both these features are super valuable to your business. Again, they've been highly requested, so we're excited to see how they go. And then go ahead and read the blog below this video to learn a little bit more. And there's plenty of helpful links to Help Center articles, enablement materials to get you started up and running. Take care.